Let's first have slope-intercept form. So in slope-intercept form, we have y is equals to mx plus b, where m is the slope, which is rise over run, while the b is the y-intercept, or simply, it is where the line crosses the y-axis. And remember our Cartesian plane. So the Cartesian plane has 4 quadrants. This is where the first quadrant, the second quadrant, the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. The horizontal line is the x-axis, while the vertical line is the y-axis. Let's now have our first example. Y is equals to 3x plus 5. So remember slope-intercept form, y is equals to mx plus b. Since our equation is already in slope-intercept form, we can now easily identify which is the slope and which is the y-intercept. So in this equation, our slope will be 3 and our y-intercept will be 5. Then after identifying the two, we can now have our graph. So this is our x-axis, then y-axis. So our y-intercept is 5. So we need to go upward 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then remember our slope, rise over run. So it means 3 over 1. So we need to go upward 3 times. 1, 2, 3, then run once. After that, connect the 2 points. So that's it. That is the graph for the equation y is equals to 3x plus 5. Now let's have our second example. Y is equals to negative 1/3 x plus 4. Since the equation is already in slope-intercept form, we can now identify the slope and the y-intercept. So in this equation, the slope will be negative 1/3, or it can be written as this way, negative 1 over 3 or 1 over negative 3. Then for the y-intercept, it will be 4. Then after identifying the two, you can now have your graph. So our y-intercept is 4, so we need to go upward 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, since our slope is negative 1, so you will go downward once. Then run 3 times. Then connect the points. So as you observe, the graphs point to the left because our slope is negative. So remember in the kinds of graph, if your slope is negative, the graph points to the left. So that will be the graph for the equation y is equals to negative 1/3 x plus 4. Let's now have our third example. 2x plus 3y is equals to 10. So first, we need to make this into a slope-intercept form. So it will be 3y is equals to transpose 2x. So it will be negative 2x, then bring down 10, plus 10. Then divide both sides by 3. Y is equals to bring down negative 2/3 x plus 10 over 3. Since it is already in slope-intercept form, we can now identify the slope and the y-intercept. So our slope will be negative 2/3 x. Then our y-intercept will be 10 over 3. Then after that, we can now have our graph. So, our y-intercept can be changed into a mixed number. So it will be 3 and 1/3. Then plot it. So 1, 2, 3. Then for the 1/3. Then need to rise twice. But since it is -2, so we will go downward twice. 1, 2, then run 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then connect the points. So, if you can observe, the the graph is like this because our slope is negative. So remember, in the kinds of slope, negative slope will look like this one. So this will be our graph for 2x plus 3y is equals to 10. Now let's have fractions in the equation. So our fourth example would be 2 over 3x plus 1 over 2y is equals to 2. So let's bring down first the given. 2 over 3x plus 1 over 2y is equals to 2. If you observe, the denominator of the fractions are different. So we need to get their LCD first. So the LCD of 3 and 2 is 6. So we need to divide both sides by 6. So 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 4 times 2 rather is 4. So it will be 4, then bring down x, plus 6 divided by 2 is 3 times 1 is 3, then bring down y. So equals to 2 times 6 is 12. Then after that, since the equation is not in slope-intercept form, transform it. So it will be 3y is equals to transpose 4x, it will be negative 4x, then bring down 12 plus 12. Then divide both sides by 3. So it will be cancelled. So y is equals to negative 4 over 3x. Then plus 12 divided by 3 is 4. Then after that, find or identify the slope and the y-intercept. So your slope will be negative 4 over 3x. Then your y-intercept will be 4. Now you can have your graph. So you need to go upward 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go downward 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then run 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then after that, connect the dots. So that will be your graph for the equation 2 over 3x plus 1 over 2y is equals to 2.